Since the start of my ghost hunting journey, it's pretty obvious that I've been followed by spirits and ghosts. From ghost hunting to exploring some of the most haunted ghost codes Gorilla Tag's ever seen. I have definitely put myself in harm's way more than once. But doing this comes with a cost. As a result of my curiosity, the ghosts have found ways to show themselves in not only my life, but my friends' lives too. In this video, I'll be sharing 3 of the deepest, darkest stories you have never heard before. This video will change the way you think about the Gorilla Tag ghost world. So sit back and relax, and make sure you're not alone while listening to these stories. Let's begin. The time Arlo got possessed. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Arlo and the time he got possessed. You never really wanted to talk about it, right? You're always like shy to.
Yeah, it was just like a really weird experience, and it's just kind of like a soft spot.
Yeah. I mean, no one really knows what happened, but it was kind of like, we're just recording a video. It was a normal day. It hit you up. We wanted to record a ghost video, and we're gonna hunt Statue. And you're kind of hesitant about Statue, remember?
Yeah, because I never really liked that ghost. I saw it on TikTok back in the day, and it always just gave me like a bad feeling. And then I ran into it one time, and I was just like, I just don't like this ghost. It just gives me a weird feeling.
We weren't really familiar about the ghost. I mean, there's not too much on Statue. I mean, it's only like, I guess he spawned in and will stand still, but the ghost we found, it was way different, guys. It didn't just stand still. It moved around a lot. It was super scary. But I mean, we went into the code. We didn't have a ghost yet. We went into the code Statue, of course. And I was really excited about recording this video because I knew something crazy was going to happen, whether it was just a normal statue or not. And luckily we found the crazy statue that we found. I still don't know what the ghost is. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know if that was Statue, but we use our usual methods. We'll go into wherever the ghost spawns, which was city for Statue, and we went in there and checked out the ghost, and we didn't see it spawn yet, and we didn't see anything for a while, and we left city and we went to caves. Do you remember that? We went to caves, and then we went down and we saw the leaderboard after like exploring caves for like 10 minutes, and Statue joined.
Yep.
See, that was the first one that was super weird. It spawned when we're in caves, which is normally supposed to spawn when you're in a city. Once we knew that the ghost was in the code, we started to try to find where it was at. And then we went into forest. See, forest, that, again, another thing. Statue actually spawned in forest. It was under the map.
Really?
Remember? Yeah, remember it started talking to us?
Oh,
It had like the AI voice. It started saying, "I am Statue." I'll pull up the clip right now.
Statue is technically a warning bot, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah. And it started warning us about run. Let's pop up the clip right now. All right, let's check out if Statue's in here. Oh,
Yo.
Statue? Hello?
I am Statue.
Where's that coming from?
What? Statue, are you here?
I am Statue. I am
It's below us.
about
Wait.
the possibility of the ghost. Run.
Bro.
Following you and disguising as other ghosts to manipulate you into being afraid. When you are afraid, you are vulnerable. This ghost is a combination of every single ghost combined. It knows where you
Bro.
are. It knows who you are. And it will find you. Do not be different.
Once we knew it was warning us, we already knew we're screwed. And normally, I mean, again, this is super weird. The ghost is doing totally different things, not what Statue's supposed to do. Statue is supposed to
literally stand there like a
stand
statue.
still. That's it. Like just stand still. So this is really weird. We tried looking for the ghost for a little bit, and then after like 10 or so minutes, 10-15 minutes, we're just hunting him. Normal ghost stuff. We're just looking, trying to get more information about the ghost Statue. Eventually we went into Treehouse. Remember when you went into Treehouse?
Yeah.
You can't forget. You got possessed. That was the first time we've ever got possessed in Gorilla Tag, from what I know. I don't know if it happened before.
No, yeah, same.
I'm pretty
same
sure that was
thing
the
for
first
me.
time it ever happened. But can you go into depth about it? Because the ghost started going after you first. It came up the ladder, and then I guess you touched him or he touched you.
Yeah, he touched me, and then my screen just went black, and it was like, I don't even know how to put it into words. It was like I flew through the map in like a half a second, and then it was my screen was black, and it was like my VR was dead.
Wow.
It was weird. And then I got back on, and I was talking to you.
Did you not? I couldn't hear you when you were talking to me. It was like for 5 minutes. It was just like I was just with the ghost. Did you like remember anything that happened?
Not really.
Not really. It just.
I mean,
your screen
it was a
black.
couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. But long story short, we still don't know what happened to this day, and we have had some experiences that's happened like that in the past that are kind of the same. But these are all super weird. But let's move on to the second story. The second story is about a ghost that we didn't know what it was, and we weren't actually hunting the ghost. We were actually just in a code. We just wanted to play one day. We didn't really want to record a video because we just filmed one, and then we hopped into a code, and we just
Just like playing casual. casually.
Just playing casually, just wanted to hang out. And we joined a code after we finished recording. It was around 4 a.m.-ish, so it was like past our 3 a.m. mark that we usually would count our ghosts. We were super tired, and we kind of felt something off about the code we joined after our recording, kind of feeling like the ghost was still in our presence. So everything was just kind of off. We weren't feeling right, especially after the last ghost. I'm pretty sure we hunted, this was a while ago, we hunted spider. So this is after the statue encounter we had. We felt off about it, and that ghost was weird as well. So we decided to switch codes. We didn't think anything would happen, but we have had an instance where a ghost has tracked us in codes before, so we weren't too afraid of if they did track us or not because we have experienced it before. But soon after, we did find a ghost joining, so we knew there was some presence and we knew something was up, and it kind of proved us right. We don't have any footage of the event, but me and Arlo could kind of give you a brief story, an explanation of what happened. Basically, once we found a ghost that joined our lobby, it had the name Horus, which is kind of a weird name. We've never heard of that ghost before, and it could not even be a ghost. It could be a bot or something trying to warn us. But besides that, we started looking around, and eventually we looked on top of Stump, which the ghost was there, but again, super weird, and we never really experienced a ghost just spawn in and have just a random name. Usually it's like an actual ghost that a lot of people know about, like Statue or PBBV, but this is a whole different ghost, and we didn't have any information about him, so we couldn't know what he was capable of.
We just thought it was just like some little kid trolling, or like someone just trolling us.
Yeah.
Like a player tracker or something.
Yeah, but we just decided to chill, and the ghost just stayed on top of Stump for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of waiting, me and Arlo just decided to leave the code and just go to sleep and just move past this event. But we went to sleep and got on the next day, and me and Arlo decided to join a code together. We weren't recording a video that day, so we just decided to chill and kind of relax. But we wanted to just hang out for once. We don't usually hang out that often because we're always recording our videos and getting videos out to you guys. So make sure to like and subscribe because these videos...
Subscribe to both of us.
Subscribe to both of us. These videos aren't getting easier, so make sure to subscribe. But after around 5 minutes, something off happened. A ghost named Horus, the same ghost we found in our last lobby from yesterday, joined our code. But this was different. We couldn't find the ghost anywhere. We checked on top of Stump, wasn't there. We checked in Forest, the entirety of Forest. We checked City, wasn't there. So we're kind of confused about the whole situation. The ghost just joined and didn't show himself. That was super weird. That's never happened to us before. And I'm sure that hasn't happened to you guys either. But again, the ghost never did anything, but we knew his presence was there, especially because he followed us from the last code. The same ghost that didn't do anything for 20 minutes joined our code again. So everything was kind of off about the situation, and we were kind of scared, to be honest. Right, Arlo?
Yeah.
We decided to leave the code once again, and it was pretty late because we usually hop on late. We're always doing stuff in the morning. Again, we didn't have anything to do today, so we just went to bed and called it a night. But we didn't hop on for a little bit because we were kind of scared. We're scared for like 2 days. We didn't want to get tracked, especially when we're recording a video. I mean, it could have been cool to have a ghost just appear, but we just decided to move past it and just chill for the next 2 days. Hopefully the ghost won't find us. But again, we hopped on after 2 days thinking the ghost has forgot about us, but little did we know that was not the case, at least what we think. So we joined a code again and wanted to hang out. I think we're gonna record a video, but we wanted to just hang out for a little bit and then record a video after. But basically we hopped into a code for around 30 minutes just to see. I think there was an update. We checked out an update. That's what we did. We checked out an update and everything seemed fine until the same monkey we found last time joined our code, but this time it didn't have a name and we didn't think anything of it. But I have suspicions that it could have been Horus, especially because he found us one code and it was the same color as what we found him last time. I don't know if I mentioned it, but he was black. But we decided to just move on and just hang out in the code for a little bit because the ghost wasn't doing anything. So we just decided to still hang around until the ghost started jump scaring us. It literally went in my face. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It jump scared me like a FNAF character, and it jump scared Arlo right after too. But we decided to go to the leaderboard and see if anybody was in the code, and it didn't show anything in the code. We just saw a black monkey just appear. No name, no nothing. He wasn't even on the leaderboard.
Yeah, not even on the board. It was like he was invisible. Like he wasn't in the lobby, but there was still like the entity.
Exactly. The ghost was definitely hostile. It didn't like us at all. So after a little bit, it started jump scaring us again, and me and Arlo were terrified at that point, and we yanked our headsets off. Like we literally boom out, threw it out the window, like
straight into the car, ran it over.
Yeah, ran it over. But so far we haven't had any other experiences with the ghost Horus. But let us know if you guys want to see a video about the ghost. Maybe we could do a future video. Both of us can make a future video on it. But you guys just gotta let us know, all right? But wasn't that a crazy ghost experience that we've had, Arlo?
Yeah.
What do you think is the scariest that we've encountered so far out of those two?
Out of those two?
Yeah.
Definitely the statue one.
The statue one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But the last story we have is one of the scariest, and we don't know to this day, but we've kind of had an idea of what's been going on. But if you guys look in our older videos, we had a ghost named PBBV. That was the first ghost we found. It did this weird pose where it went like this on the lanterns. Apparently that's what PBBV does, but he did that to every lamppost in Forest, to all of these lanterns. But we found PBBV and it was doing weird signals to all the lanterns, so we didn't think anything of it, and we finished our investigation on PBBV. But we found our next ghost, and look at that, it did the same thing. The next ghost we found, it didn't do the same thing, but it had the same characteristics. I'm pretty sure, which ghost did we find again? Do you remember? All of these ghosts that we've been theorizing has been connected. All of these ghosts have been doing the exact same thing for a while now, and we wanted to get to the bottom of this, so we kept asking about what has been going on. And I still kind of don't really remember what happened, but I have a ton of videos explaining it, so make sure you watch all of those videos so you can understand what I'm talking about. I remember there's a ghost that started communicating with us on the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure that was the Deadliest ghost. We were hunting just a bunch of the Deadliest ghosts, and I think the last ghost we found on that video started explaining what was going on and gave us a little bit of an idea of what's been going on with these ghosts, and they have been. They said, quote unquote, the ghosts have been connected, but it was pretty brief, and I'm just trying to remember what happened. But again, all of these ghosts have been super weird, and we're still learning more about these ghosts every single day. So make sure you guys stay tuned and watch some of our older videos. We're coming out with some bangers soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and comment on Arlo's video, and subscribe to Arlo and like his videos, and make sure you guys subscribe. These videos are amazing to make, and I love you guys so much for watching these. You guys are the biggest supporters ever, and I'm gonna keep making crazy content for you guys. But anyways, me and Arlo are gonna be heading out, and yeah, let's go, Arlo. Arlo, come here. See ya. Outro song.